Hey, good afternoon. Welcome back. This is my channel. It's the Underrated Dog. That's my channel. Yours truly, the #1 grinder. One of the best kept secrets on YouTube. The best of the business. My work speaks for itself. This is the Underrated MMA Talk number 12. And what I'm gonna do, uh I'm gonna unmute the mics of TS Boxing.
Well, what's going on, Underrated? What's going on?
What's good with you? What's good? And then get to the bus. I want to TS Boxing. I want to introduce yourself first, then Brother George, the Emperor of Ladies, bodybuilding. But you go first, TS on Boxing.
Yeah, man. TS Boxing on YouTube. Of course, most of my content is boxing. I mean, I've only done one MMA video, but that was of the Jan Sterling bullshit. But yeah, man. Yeah, TS Boxing on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Oh, you got All Star Rage. You got two. There's two on the panel. Which one you using? Okay. Then we got I got All Star Rage. We got Escacha. Escacha 23. Okay, All Star Rage. Introduce yourself, please. Okay. All right, Escacha. How you feel? How you feel tonight? How you feel tonight, brother?
Pretty good, Andre. How you doing, brother?
I'm fine. Introduce yourself, please. Then we're gonna go back to George. Then we're gonna get this going.
Well, everybody, it's Scotch23 here. You can find me on my channel. You know, we do a lot of Let's Talk, MMA, gaming, and etc. If you want to subscribe to the channel, it's up to you. I don't force you, but tonight we're gonna have a good night, man.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Brother George, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, introduce yourself, please.
Yes, my name is all the way George Page, aka the Emperor of Ladies Bodybuilding Talk, aka the Joker, aka the Pretty Sage. My content is a mix of I generally do a lot of content on female bodybuilding, on sport bodybuilding, which is a sport a lot of people don't, not into. Also, like my brother XA Gucci 23, I also do some stuff on MMA. I do some stuff on, current events, and also do a little satire comedy with my alter ego, the Pervy Sage. I do pervy things.
Stupid. All right. Let me read this off first. Black Star Sports TV. Let me read this off. Come and join real conversation with the #1 grinder, us as the righteous ones. Individually, let's make a change within ourselves and genuine being there for each other. We got. Remember that we got. All right, let me take this off. All right. Let me see here. Okay, shout out to Cool Jins. Thank you so much, brother, to share this out. I very much appreciate. Hope everything is well for you and your family. To go subscribe to Cool Jins 87. Also subscribe to Black Star Sports TV 2.0. All right, we're going to get this going. So what we're going to do, TS Boxing, this is his, this really, it's like your second time. It's like your time and a half. You've been on the panel. I just mess with you. Now, tell me about the fights last night on MMA.
Was there a Bellator one? Wasn't it Cyborg versus the girl she rematched again? Smith?
That was last week.
That was
Last
2 weeks ago. No,
Oh, 2 weeks.
yeah, was that last week?
So that was last
I
week.
think it was last week. Yeah, it was last week.
Yeah,
So, do
it was
you?
last week.
Okay, do you watch any MMA this week, bro?
Nothing really came up big. UFC didn't have anything. I think they had something on Pass. I don't watch Pass.
What about one?
Nothing. It's been like I said, because it's a holiday weekend. It probably took a break.
Okay, well, what we're gonna do? We're gonna talk about some man. We're gonna talk about some MMA news then. How about that?
That'd be good.
That'd be good. That'd be good to y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the news that we should talk about is the one that's going on with because shout out to the coach. There was a thing with Dana White. He's undecided of who should fight Rose for the title, and we already know who should fight Rose for the title. But Dana White, he's doing his bullshit saying, oh, he's been undecided. But like I said last weekend, Carla Esparza, she made a statement. She dominated Yan Nanette, beat her to a pulp, made a statement, and Dana White doesn't want to give her a title shot. You know what I mean? And what makes it funny too is that Rose, not Rose, Carla Esparza, she has a win over Rose, so that rematch would have been very good. But Dana White, you know what he's trying to do? He wants to do Rose and Jan too, because he wants to tap into the Chinese market. But we all saw what happened. Jan Valais, she got knocked out in 60 seconds. She got embarrassed, And to me, like I said, she don't deserve a title shot. She needs to regroup, maybe fight Bojo, because that was a fight that could have went to Bojangles. But like I said, that time though, they gave it to Jan because, like I said, Dana White wants to tap into that to the Chinese market. But we already know who deserves the title. But it's bullshit what Dana White is doing right now, and that's something that we should talk about.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, also you can't forget that right now he's trying to get around John Jones because John Jones wants to get paid for his fight against Francis Ngannou, and he's trying to get around him and probably get a fight to Derek Lewis. And it doesn't, even though some people say, well, Derek Lewis would come up, he had like 2-fight winning streak, but he's not as he's how can you say it? He's not that exciting. Yes, he has that last fight with Curtis Blade. He knocked him out with a lazy uppercut, but still, it's just everybody knows the big money is John Jones versus Ngannou, and he is dragging his feet on that. John Jones wants to get paid. This man gonna go in here. He's gonna fight first time as a heavyweight. John Jones, he has to put on some size. So Francis is a big dude. That's a big brother, and he hits hard. Look what happened to Stipe Miocic. Look what happened to the walking coma. Alistair Overeem. I mean, he has to rethink about his future. So why go in there for like some chump change where he can really make some money?
Thank you. Yeah. Okay. TS, what you get into it?
Yeah, man, I agree with the brother. Yeah, I think Carla Esparza does deserve the title shot, but I think Dana White's playing the media game with Zhang, or even trying to get Joanna in there somehow. With John Jones, I mean, will it kill him to pay $10 million one time in his entire life? I mean, especially to somebody who deserves it. It just doesn't really make sense, especially underrated. John Jones hired Richard Schaefer. We know Richard Schaefer from boxing. He built Golden Boy, so that was really a power move there, and hopefully he can help him get his money.
Good, great. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's talk about that fat greasy pig Dana White. Let's talk about him. I want it. Let's talk about him. So you the one, Brett Escott, to talk to him, tell the people more about what's going on. of that, and I want each of us to jump on that, and then we go to the other story that brother George is talking.
Talk about Dana White.
Yeah, that fat pig. Yes, I don't like that
Well,
fat. I don't like pig. I mean, yeah, you pigs is gotta go, but nah. Last pig I ate that I was like younger. I don't like that fat. I don't like pigs. He's a fat dirty pig. Go. Yeah, we want to talk about him. Yes, go ahead.
well, like I said, I don't like Dana White too because of the stuff that he's doing. But you have to give respect to Dana White because if it wasn't for Dana White, the UFC would not been this big where it is today. So we have to give him credit for that. Does he
Yes.
gives us the Yeah, does he gives us the fights that he wants? Yeah, sometimes, but there's still
Really.
fights that we really want to see though. But like I say though, Dana White, like I say, he can be a dirtbag sometimes, but I have to give the guy respect, man, because like I say, he brought the sport from nowhere to where we are today. Don't forget though, he was the first one to put the UFC during the pandemic because you know how a lot of sports were afraid during the time. We're not too sure if we might be able to do sports during the pandemic, but like I said, Dana White stepped to the front. He said, "Hey, even during this pandemic, though, the UFC is gonna continue." You know, like I said, he was the first one too to put live audio events during this whole pandemic too as well. But like I said, yeah, Dana White, he could be a dirtbag. You know, I'm still upset that he won't pay his fighters, but at the end of the day,
Right.
though, but at the end of the day, though, we got to give him really a lot of respect because, like I said, he gives us the fights that we want, and he's the first one to actually uh, kept the UFC going during this pandemic. But yeah, man, I don't like Dana White that much, but like I said, I still respect him for what he has done for the sport of not for the sport of boxing, for the sport of MMA and the UFC alone. That's my take
No,
on
no.
him.
Yeah, I'll say this. All right, I do respect him. It's just his business deals. It minds boggling. That's what I call him a pig. But I do respect him because he, like you said, he took it from nothing into the prominence. So I agree with you, S. Gotcha. Okay, TS Boxing, please.
Yeah, man. I feel the same way. I feel he did bring the UFC a long way, but probably the biggest thing that really got me annoyed was the whole Reebok thing, man. The
Mm,
fact that they can pay a whole company and force everybody, in the UFC that they're not allowed to have sponsors anymore. I mean, guys in Bellator in one were making $100,000 a fight just off of the sponsorship money, more money than they were getting paid for the purse. So to take that away is insane. That's not even legal. So I mean,
Hmm.
there needs to be oversight. I know Randy Couture actually he went to Congress and testified about the Ali Act, and they were trying to push it into MMA. So hopefully some things change.
Hmm. Very cool. All right. Brother George, please. I know we be hopping on him, but we be killing we be killing that fat prick. I ain't gonna lie to you. But you go ahead and kill him more. Then we go.
He is a Mr. Clean looking Lex Luthor, bald headed, chasing after green girls and strippers. I mean, piece of walking trash. But he does give the fights that we want. But his thing is, he messed up Cyborg and Nunez too.
hmm
He's dragging his feet, being wishy-washy about who would get a title shot. I'm not a big fan of Cookie Monster, but she beat Yan Shanan. Cookie Monster took Yan Shanan's cookies, and she deserved the opportunity because she's been on a 5-fight winning streak. With John Jones, he used to be buddy with John Jones. John Jones up there with Conor McGregor and Ronda Rousey. And now he's like trying to he's tap dancing because he don't want to get this man's money. You got to think about it. Like I said before, John Jones is going in with heavy hitter. So he and like I said, John's still young. He probably wants to maybe make enough money where say, you know what, I'm done. I'm going to play tickle the pickle with Holly, and sit my house and sit my ass at the house. That's why he probably want to make some real money right now. And especially what the thing he done for John Jones. He took a fight where he should have left it in Vegas, moved all the way for John Jones because he had 1 picogram, of whatever he was in, and he is just, I mean, and also like I said, the thing with the fighters, I actually said they should get paid more. I think each fighter should at least make, even if you're not in the top, if you're not the top 10 people, starting should be, I would say, maybe about $50,000, maybe $50,000. Even for like the lower guys, and then you get higher up the rank till you get to like you're hitting maybe if you're like top champion level, you should get at least 10 million. Look at like say boxers get paid more than that, but still, And what Brother Tia said about the sponsor thing, I remember that. You remember the story when Reebok was still a sponsor, and they had a fighter, and he's wearing a pair of Nikes, and the guy had to take off his Nikes during an interview. What kind of stuff is that? He's kind of like old version of Master on the plantation. It's just that's what his mentality is.
Okay. Well, man, I gotta think of something because there's a lot going in my head with Dana White. I'm gonna go along with all y'all say. Yeah, I made you as a mock, Commander Lou. So if you wanna, you're welcome. So you wanna share this out? Do whatever you can. I appreciate that. Now, Dana White, can you help me out?
Just think of the worst thing you think about somebody and put it into words.
Okay. I don't like chitlins. All right? I don't like chitlins, but I will not go around him. How's that sound? Oh, too much noise. Okay. All right. That's all I'm gonna say. Any other anything else we want to talk about at MMA? There's another story. There's another story that somebody had brought up. I totally forgot. It slipped my mind.
Well, in the news though, there was this. I guess there was supposed to be a grappling match between Chris Cyber and what's the damn girl's name that's coming back? Miesha Tate. And from what I heard, that fight has got nixed by Dana White.
Oh no!
And to me, how can I say this? Because this is the same thing that Dana White did with GSP when GSP was supposed to box Oscar De La Hoya in boxing, but GSP was still on the contract, so yeah, that makes sense. But well, when I look at it now, Miesha Tate just came back, so she's on a contract with the UFC. But still, these fighters, they want to make their money. Let them go out and make their money. Why do you keep blocking these fighters, man? Yeah, that was something. That's something I saw in the news that maybe that we could probably bring up right there.
And he let Conor fight Floyd Mayweather. Right. Remember also Cyborg said she wanted to do little boxing. She wanted to fight either I think Sia Rekas or someone. I think not. She's maybe Clarissa Shield. I know most definitely Sia Rekas was one person she was interested in fighting. And then, like I said, that submission underground. Miesha Tate. No, she don't need to fight Chris Cyborg. Maybe somebody, maybe somebody else, but not Chris Cyborg. No, most definitely. We would rather see if we're not going to get the real fight between Chris Cyborg and Manny Nunez. We'll take the submission underground between Chris Cyborg and Manny Nunez. We'll take that.
Okay. TS, you back? TS Boxing, you back?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Mm. All right. Let's talk about before if there's any more story, but let's talk about some women on MMA. Um, you want to take a shot at that?
What I heard is this. I saw on our Facebook page for Lions Den women's mixed martial arts community is that Marina Rodriguez, who a while ago beat Michelle Watterson, is she's not going to take the fight against Mackenzie Dern right away. She says she wants a full count. You know, the last few fights has just been like a month or barely a month noticed, you know. And she says she wants to give her some time because, you know, if you know anything about Mackenzie Dern, she is a BJJ artist. She's been going through the UFC, you know, undefeated till she lost against Mana Hebus. And that's a person that Marina Rodriguez put to sleep about a couple of months ago. And then we're still waiting on possible Marina. Amanda Hebus. She has got over her COVID, and they're still trying to push that fight between her and Angela Hill. But what they should have did was this: Rebus, she don't need someone like Angela Hill because that could be a loss. She needs a soft touch fight. You know, she's somebody else that be more like a Sam Hughes or somebody else. What we want to see is Angela Hill versus Tisha Torres too. Tisha Torres has been sitting on her duff. She hadn't fought since she fought Sam Hughes, and that was the first of this year, the end of last year. I'm trying to remember. And you know, this is a fight that's really, I think, probably a real good matchup. You know, both of them are one of the few women who are left who were the original cast of that year when they started the Story Division. You know, it was, you know, Angela, Felice, Tisha, Rose, Carla, and Jessica Bonet, who's back, and I think and Randa Marcos. Those are the ladies left from when they started that season of Tough for the Women's Story Division. So I think I'd rather see Angela Hill versus Tisha Torres. I mean, he was going to fight somebody else.
Okay. Anybody else?
I heard that there's talk of this is in September, but there's talk of Jessica Andrade's gonna fight Cynthia Calvillo. Jesus Christ, man! Ooh, wow, that's gonna be a really bad matchup, man. Because I remember that she was Dana White's girl. Remember, she was getting pushed until who did she lost to? George? I'm trying to. I can't remember off the top of my head.
She lost to Carla Esparza before she went up to 125. In her last fight, she lost against Caitlin Jakagian.
Yeah. So she's on the chopping block. You know, if that fight really does get to Alfred, because I heard about it, but I'm not too sure if they really if it's really like official yet. But I heard about the rumor though, and like I said, Jesus, man, Jessica Andrade versus Cynthia Calvillo. Cynthia's gonna get knocked out bad. But like I said, at that time though, she was Dana White's girl, you know, until she stopped losing. So yeah, that's the fight that I heard. That's the rumor that I heard. What's going on right now though?
Okay. Now, I did pull up. I meant to talk about this last week, but I waited because I want all y'all to be here and everything. Let me make these announcements first before I continue. Shout out to everybody on the panel. Peace to y'all and your families, even in the chat. Peace to y'all and your families. This is my channel. The name is the Underrated Darkest. Yours truly, the #1 grinder. One of the best catch secrets on YouTube. The best of the business. I backs it up with my work. We got the one and only S. Gotcha 23. Welcome back, brother. We got the one and only T.S. Boxing in effect. And brother George, the Emperor of Ladies Bodybuilding. Right. And then also, And also, if you're anybody that wants to donate, feel free. My Cash App is $capital JT 53000. Also, I have PayPal.me / Also, it's in caps JT Black 53. Also, I did a live. Oh, Marcus Ball, if you want to get on, let me know. If you want the link, let me know. I send in my email. Just email me quick, and I can plug you in. And also, I did a live about 2 hours ago. It finished. About 3 hours ago, it finished, and I want y'all to check that out very much. I want you to put some comments on it, put some likes on it. If you want to donate, feel free and share it out. That'd be greatly appreciated. Okay?
You're underrated.
Yes.
Marcus is not gonna jump on.
Yeah, Marcus doesn't. He doesn't. Yeah,
Oh, you don't do that?
No, he'll
Nah.
drop a like. He'll come on my live stream. He'll drop a like and support you, but he don't do.
Okay, I got you,
Yeah.
Mark. But I'm glad that you're here, Marcus, and I want you to keep on coming. That point that he do support. So thank you, Marcus. I appreciate it. Thanks for letting me know. You could have told me this the 3 minutes before that, bro. You set me up, bro. Y'all really set me up. That's not right, man. That's not right, man. No. I was
But
messing
Marcus
with y'all.
but like I said, Marcus is a very big supporter, and I salute that brother, man. He's always coming around showing hitting the like buttons, man. So
Yeah,
gotta give
man.
support to my brother.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, this is the first time this is about the third time I seen you. Yeah, I want you to keep on coming, Marcus. Please come. Thanks for being here. Now I pull up on I was the one to talk about this last week, but I didn't want to because I want all y'all to be here. And I pull this up, it says Tap Long. It said Tap Long worldwide rankings, current best pound for pound female MMA fighters. Now I'm gonna read out, okay? And then y'all tell me this. Number 1, Amanda Nunes. Number 2, Valentina. Number 3, Thug Rose. Number 4, Magnum. Number 5, Joanna. Number 5, Chris Sabard. I can understand why she's 6, but we're gonna hold that off. We're gonna hold that off because I know we're gonna talk about that. Number 7, Jessica Bate. Number 8 is Jermaine. I don't know. Listen, and you never know. Number 9 is Harley. I can't believe why she's number 9. Okay. Number 10 is Cookie Monster. Number 11, Tatiana. Number 12, Caitlin Blondie. Oh God. Number 13, Caitlin. Oh my God, where did they get this list from? Number 14, Aspen Ladino. Number 15, Claudine. Number 16, Marina Rodriguez.
What?
It's getting better. Trust and believe, George. Hold up with that. I got 18, Julia, the Jew, but 17, Nina, and let me see, 19, Jennifer Mallon, and number 20, Karate, Heidi, Michelle, 21, Cynthia Cavito, 23, Ari Robert Adi, 22, Juliana Felicia Vincent Pena, and 24, Felicia Finon, and 25, Aloma Lee, 26, right, that's what I mean. 26, Amanda Ross, 27, Joanne Wood, 27, 28, Angela Overkill Hill, 29, Mackenzie Dim, 30, Juliana Fresquez. Do I have to go on or I can stop?
You can stop.
Okay, stop. Okay, stop. Because I thought it went up to that damn 49. Okay. All right. Y'all can dig in now. Even TS Boxing. Let's go.
That's a shit list. I mean, so
Yeah.
it's mostly trying to stack mostly UFC fighters. If it's overall pound for pound, number one should be Chris Cyborg. She had the longest record. You
Right.
know, she was dominant for quite a long time. Number two, Amanda Nunes. I'll give them. I'll put number two. You know, number three, Valentina Shevchenko. You know, Valentina deserved that spot. All right. Now we get lower now, so I'm going to give a little mixy. Four, I'm going to say Julia Budd. She deserved to be in the top five. She was champion over Bellator for quite a long time. She defended her title. She should be number four. Number five, I'm going to have to say, you know, even though I don't like her politics, is Rose Namajunas. Rose deserves to be number five. She is a champion. She deserves that spot. Now you go number six. I'm going to stretch that. I'm going to say Jermaine Geranimi. Jermaine deserves it because she's a tough fighter. She hits hard. She does not play. Number eight. Let's see. Even though I don't like her, you're gonna have to say Hype Job Harrison, Kayla Harrison. She deserves to be in the talk because she's a champion. She's doing pretty good. Okay. 9. Let's see, 9. Stretch with 9. I'm gonna have to say Julia Velasquez. She deserves to be a little higher. She's 11-0 right now. 11-0, and that's pretty good, especially in MMA. So she deserves to be 9. You know. Then 10, Holly Holm. You know, I would say I'll give Holly Holm 10. You know, she has to be in the top 10 because just her record, she did pretty good. And I don't know how in the world Nina Ansaroff is in. She does not belong in no pound for pound, none. Then you go with Corina Rodriguez. Then you go, I would say, Joanna Jacek. Then you go Jessica Andrade. Then you go on with Wale Zhang. Then you go who else I would say? I'm stuck. So y'all just put y'all together.
Okay. That's gotcha. You on the clock. You're not on the clock. You go.
Well, I'm just gonna give you guys my top 5 because I'm not going to 10.
Go ahead. Yeah, that's normal. Yeah.
All right. So number 1, it's I'm going with Amanda Nunes because first of all, she's the first female to win both titles and featherweight and bantamweight. So yeah, so she's my number 1 female. Number two, I have Chris Cyborg. Like I said, the reason why I have Nunes at number 1 because she has a win over Chris Cyborg, so that bumps her to number 1. But Chris Cyborg, she's number 2 because every organization that Chris Cyborg has went to, she has become champion, and no woman has ever done that. Number 3, I'm gonna say Rose Namajunas because Rose Namajunas is the first female to regain her belt that she lost. Number 4, I'll say this is a pretty hard one. I'll go with I know a lot of people don't like her, but Ronda Rousey because she put the women's MMA on the map. You may say it was Gina Carano, but at the end of the day, though, Ronda Rousey, she's the one who got women's MMA where it is today. Because, like I said, if it wasn't for Ronda Rousey, we wouldn't be having these good female fights in the UFC right now. You know, they would have just been in these low promotions, and nobody would have never heard of them. And my top and number 5, let's see. It's either against Valentina or Holly Holm. And I'm I mean, I would put Valentina on number 5, but see, the thing that I have with Valentina is that um, she jumped into a division that was still green at the time, so I would not put her in my top 5. I would give it to Holly Holm because Holly Holm, she upset Ronda Rousey, you know, and that was like the biggest upset in women's history. But yeah, that's my top 5. Like I said, I would have put Valentina at number 5, but like I said, to me, Valentina, she took an easy route to become champion, and I just don't like that at all. I just don't like it. Don't get me wrong though. She's a good fighter, but she took the easy route to become champion, and I really just don't like that. You know.
Okay.
So that's to me right there. To me, that's my top 5 right there.
Okay, let me ask you a question before I get to brother TS. If it would have been number 10, will you put Valentine top 10?
No, I would have put Valentina at number 6.
She would have been within the top 10. I'm saying she would have been within the top 10.
Yeah. I'll put her at number.
Okay.
I would have put her at
all
number
right,
6,
I got you.
Yeah, but but like I said, that's my top 5 right there, though.
Okay, got you. Brother TS Boxing, you can unmute your mic. What's your top 5 of women's MMA?
Yeah, this is biased because I don't really watch too much outside of the UFC, so it probably means nothing. But from the ones in the UFC, you've got Nunes, Rose, Joanna Valentina have to be in there. Who else? It's only 4. Trying to think. That's all that's coming to mind right now.
Okay. Got you. Well, I'm gonna take a shot at this, right? At first when y'all was reading this, right? I was gonna say Cyborg and a man. I was gonna put Cyborg. It was up to me. I put Cyborg first and Amanda Nunes 1A, but I can't do that. So Amanda Nunes did that. So I gotta put Amanda Nunes number 1. Number 2 is Cyborg.
Oh yeah, I forgot Cyborg. I don't know how I forgot Cyborg.
You finished? Y'all can wait. You finished? You can go.
I'll throw Cyborg in there. Those are just five of the best, but in no particular order.
Okay. I would say I said Amanda. Quist. No, I said Cyber and Amanda Nunes. I would say Holly. And the other ones just say. That's all I can say about that. Add the other 3. Of any slot. Doesn't make a difference. I mean 2,
We need 2?
Any 2 slots.
You say Jermaine Duraname, or you could say Kat Zingano, or maybe Julia Budd. Which one you feel like you want to use?
I don't know what to pick. To me, after Cyber, after Amanda Nunes, and after Holly, who else do I could really pick?
It's Valentina.
All right. We can pick Valentina. That's 4. All right, Valentina. I forgot Valentina. That's right. But who's gonna be number 5? I'm having a hard pick at number 5.
You should either
Ronda Rousey.
No.
She's not active. I wouldn't put her. She's not active.
Yeah, and Rod, they like Roger because she complained that she had black.
Well, her mother, she's not half black. Her mother's like she's a third, but she might be a drop if she has any of it.
Yeah, but that she said she had black, and at the time she rocked the braids, and people go crazy. Oh, she rocked the braids and stuff. She like black people.
Her husband is white, and that's who she married.
Right, exactly. But I don't want to put her because she's trying to use us as a publicity stunt. I don't like that,
And most fighters wear the braids anyway, because especially women, because when you're fighting, it keeps your hair from getting in your face. Because I saw a fight.
Right, I get that, George, but you know what I'm saying. At the time, she was flooding our culture, and she was not about it. So I got a difficult time. I got difficult time. So I'll let you pick the 5. Y'all pick the last one for me. It can't be right. No.
You can use between Thug Rose or Joanna Jędrzejczyk, or we call it Joanna Bojanglecheck. One of those two. I like Rose, but now her politics have been very, let's say, racy.
Right.
And,
so just scratch out then. Scratch out.
Yeah, scratch her out.
Good.
So it has to be. Yeah, you might have to go with Joanna.
Joanna. All right, Joanna. It is. No races on no races. None. We ain't gonna have none of that. Yeah. So Joanna, that's my. Go ahead.
Well, I forgot Joanna done some stupid stuff too. So
yeah, but it wasn't racist though.
Yes, she told fighter by name Clyde Gadelia, she's from Brazil, told her to go back to the jungle.
Oh.
And don't forget that thing that she did with Jan. What's that damn girl? Jan Valet, when she had the gas mask on to mock her about the COVID thing in China. So yeah.
And you can't forget what she made Chinese eyes. So yeah, so scratch those shoes off. Those are racist.
Yeah, we can scratch that thing off. We gonna put you in the garbage.
So I would say, I would say Julia Budd.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me read this before.
Black man.
Huh? What's that again? Say that again?
And Julia Budd is married to a black man.
Oh boy. I need me a drink. Okay. Well, let me read before we continue. Marcus Bell said, then again, I thank you, brother. Art New Style TV. Thanks for coming, brother. I really appreciate that. But let me read this. Marcus Ball said, let Hope Manson, Fial, and Tally Santos can be added to the pound for pound list soon. But much work needs to be done, and I want each of your brothers to talk on it. And he got a valid point.
Maria Ferriot, she's a French fighter. She just got into UFC. Last fight she won by TKO. She's not just, pound for pound. I won't put in the top 10 or the top 20 just yet. Maybe top 25, top 30. And Tyler Santos, the same. They still got a way to go. You have so many fighters who have established themselves and they're still up and coming fighters. I don't think they're ready for pound for pound, especially any higher than past 20.
Yeah, let me see. I don't know. I said this. Brother Atlas Style, thanks for coming. That's the professor for our community. Thanks for showing. I want you to go sub to the brother. He bring great work. He draws, and he always trying to improve our people in the world. So please support. So please, I want you to connect to each other, and also don't leave me out. So I want you to do that. Now, and let me explain to people, because I know that, because we try with us brothers, we trying to get women to come here, because we do talk women MMA too. All of us, we really do. We want women to join this conversation. Very much needed. Yes, hit the like button. It's very much needed. That you need change it. And also and then the brothers could tell you, it's not picking on women. They are women are racist. Could we agree on that?
Right.
Yep.
So
True.
we don't want to hear, oh, you're picking on women. Women racist too. You hear it. I hear it too. So I don't want to hear no ladies. What about the men? We know men racist. Women racist too. Shoot. You hear what they said. That is very disturbing. That's all I'm going to say. You won't say it like that. Okay? So now, we gonna go on to oh yeah, we're gonna play like dream matches as we did. Remember, George? So Escacha and Tyrone, we're gonna play some dream matches. I think we're gonna stick to women. So TS Boxing dream matches in the era of MMA. Then after that, Escacha.
I want that. I want the Cyborg rematch, man. I want the Cyborg Nunes rematch.
Oh, why you gotta take my point though? Why you gotta take that? That ain't right. Yeah, you ain't right, man. You ain't right, man. Get off. Let me stop. Yes, it's good. Yeah, I want that too. Okay, Escacha.
Oh man, I have to think though. You said from any era, right?
Any era, bro.
You know what would have been a pretty good matchup? I'm surprised that it never happened in the UFC. You know, it's Ronda Rousey versus Valentina Shevchenko. I wonder why that fight has never happened. You know, that would have been a pretty good matchup. You know, because Ronda Rousey, she has a very good judo throw, and I wanted to see how Valentina would have felt with that. But I'm surprised that never happened though. A dream matchup I probably would have loved to see was Randy Couture versus damn, there's so many of them. Randy Couture versus Stipe would have Randy Couture versus Stipe would have been a pretty good dream matchup I would like to see. Oh man, there's so many though I can't even think of right now, man.
Well, you think, man. Come on, man. Don't hold me out now. Me and George been waiting for you for months, so you gotta do some making up, bro. I'm letting you know right now.
Okay. Well, let's see. I would like to see MVP, from Bellator fight Israel Adesanya. That would be a good dream matchup. That would be a good dream. Let's see. I would like to see Douglas Lima from Bellator fight Kamaru Usman. That would be a good matchup.
Okay.
Let's see. I would like to see Valerie Latino. What weight class she, George? If I may ask.
Valerie fights to 125.
125?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. That's flyweight. Let's see. Maybe. Oh, man. It's so hard to think of. Valerie Latino versus Mackenzie Dern. Yeah, there we go. That would be a pretty good matchup right there. That would be a pretty good dream matchup. I'd like to see. Because we all know Mackenzie Dern, she got that water buffalo, and
there you go. See, you're starting up already, man. You're starting up already, man.
And Valerie Latino, she got the water buffalo too, man. So that'll be good. I had to bring it up.
From that television, he asking.
Now explain people what water buffalo means, because they don't get it. I know.
Big booty.
There you go. I just want to let people know. Yeah. I seen her and I almost dropped my food. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Because because
Well, it's
Mackenzie,
funny though. It's
she's
funny though. Well, because it's funny though. I saw this video, this channel. He doesn't even he never talks about MMA. He's a boxing channel, but I guess he saw a video of Valerie Natano. She did, she was twerking, and all of a sudden now he started talking about MMA. So that girl is very, she's very something, but she still got a lot of work to do though. She still got a lot of work to do.
Well, we could actually say that that'll work out. Let me shut up. I ain't even so second. She do got another career.
Well, like I said, she's in Bellator right now, so she's got a long way to go. But
Okay.
let's see. So another dream fight. Well, like I said, the dream fight that I always wanted to see was John Jones and Izzy, but that fell through because Izzy lost to Jan Blachowicz. So
Right.
so to be honest, that's all I can think of right now.
Okay,
Well,
got
like
you.
I said, we got because like I said, we got what's his name coming up. It's being negotiated. John Jones at Francis, so that's another dream matchup too. So
Yes, that's true. Yeah, we're gonna touch more on that in the near future. TS Boxing, there's anything you want to add more dream matches, and then after that we'll get to Brother George.
I would like to see like Khabib versus GSP. I know they were talking about that. I mean, I know it'll never happen, but Adesanya versus Usman. Who else you got? Let's see here. Maybe Rampage versus Gustafson. I don't know, man. Just cross generation stuff.
Yeah, it's all right. I said in the era, nothing different. We're gonna open it up. Let me and before we continue, me and George, we did talk about Escotcha too in TS Boxing. One day in the near future, we is gonna have. Oh yeah, George, I might as well tell you this too. Or we gonna do dream matches of women and dream matches of men, and it's gonna be separate shows. And then also we're gonna instead of 7 o'clock, we're gonna start at 6 o'clock. So I will let you know. So Marcus Bell, please be around this stuff. Cause we're gonna have some fun. And I think the first one we're gonna do women's MMA, and then we're gonna probably skip a week. Not skip a week. I mean, the following week gonna do our usual show. Then the following week after that, we're gonna do men's. That's how we want to do it. So y'all okay with that?
all right.
I'm cool with that.
Okay, I'll let you know ahead of time. And I would say, y'all fight many people as you can, because this gonna be fun. Promote this and everything, and I will promote from my end and everything. I will let you know the dates and everything. So just before we continue, just remember that. And also in the chat, yeah, Marcus, boy, I want you to bring some people here. Hopefully, we can get coach. And what we're gonna do is gonna be like on the Sundays. Just remember on Sundays of the dream matches of men's MMA and women's MMA is gonna be 6 o'clock. But the usual show that we have is gonna be 7 o'clock. Okay, just remember that. Okay, but I'll let you know in advance and everything. So, all right, George.
Okay, well, see. TSR told about one of my dream matches. Another one I'd like to see is Betch Correa versus Marino. They had a fight about 2 or 3 years ago and ended with a draw. And I think, as you know, Marino probably fighting Misha Tate. That's the fight not worth having. Misha Tate need to take her heating ass off someplace else. I would love to see them, have a rematch in that draw. Another fight. Let's see. How about Kayla Harrison versus Julia Budd? That's also a good fight. As you know, they can fight at 145 or 155. A good old schooler would be, how about Ken Shamrock versus Brock Lesnar?
Oh, I don't like you. Man. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And here's one that I've been saying it needs to happen. And I said it earlier. Tisha Torres and Angela Hill too. That rematch needs to happen. They are, they should have made it happen instead of putting Tisha Torres, instead of putting Rebus against Hill, and she, while she's recovering COVID, they could have made that fight happen. They could just put Amanda Rebus to the side, and she can fight, and Angela Hill can fight Tisha Torres. We see another good ring fight is maybe, if you can bring from the dead, Kimbo Slice versus Derek Lewis.
All right, no problem. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that too.
Yeah, because I remember his fight he had with Dollar 3000. That was kind of something fighting. I think they both had that type of style, just brawlers. I like to see that happen. And let's see. I'm trying to think of a couple of more, and I'll be done. I'm going to say Valentina Shevchenko versus Julio Vasquez. She's the 125 champion in Bellator. Valentina's the 125 champion in UFC, so that'd be a champ versus champ fight. It's not going to happen because Scott Coker and Dan White don't get along, because they could do a cross promotion thing, but they don't want to do it because it's just old stuff from back from the Strike Force days. Into the round off, let's see. Let me see. Nagano versus Bigfoot Silva.
Okay. All right. Okay. Marcus Bell got Tatiana Suarez versus Talene Santos.
That'd probably be a good fight.
Yeah, I see that too. All right. Now, but there's a story I'm gonna talk about. There's another story that I pull up. I seen this not too long ago. I want us to talk about it. This is gonna be the last story, and then we're gonna close this out. Let me see. Where's the story at? I had it. I can't find. If I find it, I talk. We gonna talk. We gonna talk about it next week. Okay. Well, anything else you want to add on before we close it out? And I want each of y'all stay afterwards too.
Well, there's Bellator is having a fight. Julia Vasquez is going to be fighting Denise Killhorse. As you know, Denise Killhorse, or as everybody knows her nickname is Miss Dynamite. She's a Muay Thai fighter out of the Netherlands. She's been on a pretty good fighting streak. I mean, one of her last fights, she fought a woman who was a Muay Thai fighter like herself, and she knocked the woman out, and the woman's yelling like, "No MMA kickboxing, no MMA kickboxing." I mean, a sore loser. And she fights for title. If you follow Bellator and read their rankings, recently I think it put Liz Carmouche number 2, and Liz I think she's had maybe 2 fights in Bellator, and she's put number 2. There's a Japanese fighter put there, I think, number 3. They still have Ali Malay McFarlane number 1 because she's a former champion. But they skipped over Miss Dynamite. But they decided that she should have a shot at the title. And I think it's fair because she has been on a good fighting streak. She has knocked out like her last couple opponents, And Liz Carmouche's last fight was against some former Invicta champion Vanessa Porto, and that fight was kind of a snore. And I don't think Liz really deserves a title shot. I think because she's a former UFC fighter, Bellator is kind of the graveyard for former UFC fighters. Lita Mashida's over there. You still got Rampage, Ryan Vader. Chael Sonnen was there for a minute before he left. Before he kind of retired from fighting. It's just, and now it's been, you had also Vladimir Turner who fought there for the title against Marie Maria Ford. Now you had for Liz Carmouche, and also you had Beck Rollins who fights between both Bellator, and also she does bare knuckle fighting.
Okay. Oh yeah, Marcus Bell. Brother Lou, could you do me a favor? Can you add on the number one grinder Cash App, $ Cash App, capital JT 53000. It's on the screen, and also PayPal.me/JT Black 53. Quick, please, if you can. That'd be very much appreciated. And Marcus Bell said, Liz Carmouche is a snore. Ooh, ugh. Could y'all
Underrated. Let me ask you a
Yes,
question.
sir.
Do you guys really care about bare knuckle challenge? I just want to ask that question. If any of you panel care about that.
Yeah, I'm not watching that. They're trying to make that out with what's her name, Van Zant and Ostovich. No, thanks.
Yeah,
they can say come for the tits or the body or anything. They can say all that. I'm not watching it. Not interested.
Karen Bryan works over for UFC, who does commentary and announcer. She called it OnlyFans fight.
Wow.
I don't think
OnlyFans fight.
Yeah.
What world she come from?
She works over the UFC.
Okay. Commander Lou, it's in the screen. I read it out. It's PayPal.me /J. It's all in caps. JT Black 53. It's PayPal.me / all in caps JT Black 53. That's what it is, Commander Lou. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Hey, the Jab Marie, what's going on, homie? What's good with you? I'm glad that you came. Man. Let me see. Could y'all spare a few more minutes, or you can't?
I can spare a couple more minutes.
I'm good.
As gotcha.
I'm good.
TS Boxing. TS Boxing.
Yeah. Hello.
You can spare a few more. You spare a couple more minutes.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. We ain't gonna be that long. I want to do a little commentary about me as an MMA. All right, me just watching the MMA. You should read about Marcus Bell. Marcus Bell crazy said Paige versus Rachel Autrich is nothing but the Lady Tramp versus the Gold Digger. Oh,
They should ask Marcus which is which.
I was going to ask that question, but you beat me to it. Which is which? You could put that in the chat. But I'm gonna ask you, man, mute your mics, please. I'm gonna do a quick commentary. I'm gonna we was talking about Dana White, and we was talking about different things. And I know people want to talk about boxing, what's going on. Yes, it's true. So that, but we see it the last few years of MMA. I'm talking about men's, and I said men's and women. There's a lot of There's a lot of raunchiness and undertone racist remarks to be happening. And it has not been challenged. Now, there have been challenged other races. Yeah, they have talked about it. But when it comes to a person that of African descent or people of color descent, it seems like it's not being talked about. And we need to talk about it because we know the old media go trying to sweep it under the rug and they think it's, oh, everything's okay. No, it's not everything is all right. That's as the brothers have said of the women. They say the derogatory things that is very, very disturbing. And this needs to be talked about. Now, I know the coach, he brings it up. I know that for a fact. And he don't tolerate it, just as the George and Escacho and Marcus Bell, they don't tolerate it either. And lovely Genesis. I just you gotta let me have that moment. Okay. Coach, don't get mad at me. Coach, I know, Coach, you know it first, so don't get mad at me. But this needs to be addressed. And we are gonna have the show that I told Brother George and even TS Boxing. We're gonna talk about racism in MMA. We have to do a show about it. We have to talk about it. So, and this is serious business. And each of the brothers is going to tell you when I do my commentary about it. Each of the brothers is going to tell you how wicked MMA is. I'm talking about the racism, the policies, the politics with it. Okay, and I want you to pay attention very loud and clear. Okay, and that's it of the very first underrated MMA commentary. I mean, number one grinder commentary. Y'all can unmute your mics.
Yeah, it's so true because it's in boxing, it's in just about almost every other sport, but I think with MMA, it has that it's so more vicious, and it was a sport that I think a lot of Caucasian thought that, hey, it's going to be my sport. In the last few years, the numbers of mostly black males have increased. You have right now, we have four. Um, actually, I'll say this: you have three Africans who hold a title and one brother.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something I think a lot of the fans don't, especially particularly of the Caucasian nation, don't like seeing that we're starting to dominate the sport that's supposed to be their own.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay. All right, Escacho. Go for it.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. The racism is slowly start to go into the UFC, man. Like I said, they just don't like to see brothers dominated, but it's in our DNA, man. That's just how we are, man.
Mm-hmm.
And they just got to deal with it, And I'm gonna shift over a little bit to boxing, because you guys know last night, Devin Haney, right? He beat up George Linares,
Yes.
right? So everybody would start to call him, well, because Devin Haney, he was before the George Linares fight, they was calling him boring and all this shit. So, like I said, Devin Haney started to step on the grass, trying to get the knockout. And now all of a sudden, now everybody is saying, "Oh, now he's boring. Now he's boring. Now." I mean, it's like it doesn't matter what sport that we in. We just can't never win because everybody just seems to hate us, man. And like I said, it's just sad, man. Is that nobody never respect our dominance in sports that we do, man. But that's just how it is, man. It just sucks.
It really does. Yeah. Excellent point. Brother TS Boxing, please. Your assessment, please.
Yeah, man, 100%, man. There's this. It doesn't matter what sport it's in. people come out of the woodwork to hate on certain colored individuals, and it's just sad that it's like that.
Okay. Great. Okay. I think that's enough. Do you like my commentary? Don't lie to me. Don't say it. Don't say you like it. Yes, and all that grinding shit is no garbage. Don't say that shit. You like my commentary? The truth.
It was
Of course,
moving.
I like it.
Yeah, man, it was the truth.
It was moving.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. I just want to hear from y'all. Thank you. What I'm gonna do, I want brother stay right there before we close it out. I did a live earlier that I'm gonna post that is very important that y'all need to check it out and everything. I'm gonna mute my mic. Go ahead and speak among yourselves until I come back. All right, I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. So anyway, with now with the situation of what's coming up with the Dana White thing and the whole thing. Honestly, as he said again, do you think Carla really deserved the opportunity more than anybody?
I
Yeah,
mean, of
she's
course
on
she
a
deserves.
6-fight win streak, I think,
Mm-hmm.
since she's been
And you
knocked out
think
by
that
Suarez. So
go ahead.
yeah, I'm saying 6-fight win streak. What was her last loss? The knockout by Suarez. So yeah, man, she's been on it.
All right, hold on. Let me look this up. Give me a chance. Hold on. Let me look this up. Let's see. All right, give me a sec. Her last loss was 2 years ago to Tatiana Suarez, and then from there she went on to win 5 in a row. So yeah, she deserves the next title shot. Way more over than Jan Belay. Because like I say, Jan Belay. Because like I say, Jan Belay, she got knocked out in 60 seconds. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing for a champion to get knocked out in a minute. You know? So like I said, Jan Belay, she needs to work her way back up. She needs to regroup and work her way back up to the title. She needs to make a statement. She needs to make a statement to tell everybody that I'm here to get my belt back. You know what I mean? Like I said, all these excuses that she's making is pathetic. It's pathetic. You know, you're in the sport. You're supposed to learn from your losses. You're supposed to improve. Making all these excuses just to get sympathy is pathetic. You know, the crowd is the reason why I lost. If we fought outside the UFC, the thing, it would have been a different outcome. No, you got caught. That's the way the sport is. You know, like I said, you got to regroup. You know, fix the mistakes that you made. Make a statement in the next fight and tell us, hey, I want my fucking title back. You know, make a statement. Don't be making all these excuses, man. It's pathetic, man. And like I said, as of right now, Carla Esparza, she deserves the next title shot because she's on a 5-fight win streak and she has a win over Rose. I mean, what more can we say?
Right. Got you. Now, before we close up, Marcus Bell said Carla does deserve the next title shot. And also he said, other than Willie, investment for WFC, well, at least that's how Dana White is making it out to be.
Yeah. Because he wants to push that China market, but then the two Chinese stars have been beaten, both by two of the former strawweight champions, and it's just I don't like I said, and this is point right here when Jessica Andrade got knocked out, you hear her saying, "Oh, it was a crowd," or you can have her want a rematch.
Right.
Why didn't she, champion? Why she get a rematch?
Good. Yeah, exactly. All right. Yeah, I don't get that either. Okay, this is how we're going to do it. I want y'all to stay. Do not leave after I close this out. I don't want none of y'all going nowhere because I want to speak to y'all about something. All right? So don't go nowhere. I want y'all to stay put right then and there. But right now, we're gonna close this out. Thank you. Thanks for the rest of the audience. Thanks for thank you to be part of the underrated MMA Sports Talk number 12. Number 13 will be next week. Oh shoot, next week is my birthday. It's on a Friday. So I need
Oh,
I
wow.
need some presents. Yeah, man. I got a Cash App, so you can stop. I got a PayPal. Stop. But I just mess with you. But so thank you. Ooh. Commander Lou, you gotta fix that up. Don't worry about it. I'll talk to you about that a little later. But thanks. But this is the ending of the underrated MMA talk. Number 12, number 13 will be next week. And if anybody that wants to donate again, that is he put it up there. All right. And so I want you to go check it out. Also, and that's how it's gonna be. So what we're gonna do, George? You're gonna make your last remarks. El Scarcha, you're gonna make your last remarks, and TS Bud, you're gonna make your last remarks. And I want y'all three just stay just a few moments after we close this out.
Well, it's fine with with you gentlemen to talk about MMA. Well, let's see, some fights come together. One point, like I said, like UFC need to do this. Sean Shelby and Nick Maynard need to make Dana White a figurehead president. Don't give him too much authority. He has too much authority. He's a mess. There's fighters that got cut for, losing 2 fights, while other fighters who've been like 3 or 4 fights are still on the roster. And it's just, he has good businesses, but he don't have no common sense.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. Okay. S Gotcha. Last remarks, please. Welcome back too.
Well,
Welcome back.
well, thank you, Underrated. Well, like I said, thank you for having the time that we can sit down this Sunday evening to have a discussion and talk about MMA. Like I said, I just want to thank Brother George, Brother what's the other brother's name?
TS Boxing.
Yep.
TS Boxing for coming on. I hope the brother Watcher is doing okay, so we can have him on next week because I like his insight, and I hope he's doing well if he's hearing the stream. But yeah, man, Underrated. Thank you, brother, for having me on once again. It was a good evening to talk to you, brothers, about the sport of MMA and about women's MMA. Like I said, we got to get more women's MMA talks out there so we can at least help let that sport grow. But other than that, though, I just want to say thank you to everybody, and I hope you guys have a good afternoon, and I hope you guys all stay safe and have a good Memorial Day tomorrow with your beautiful family. Other than that, I'm out.
Good. Stay right there, bro. Don't go nowhere. Brother TS Boxing, last remarks, please.
Yeah, man, underrated, man. Thanks for having me on, man. It was great to chop it up with you, with the Emperor, with SS Gotcha, man. It was great all around. I hope to be on next week again, hopefully in much better health than I am in now.
Gotcha.
I hope so, but yeah, man. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, if you want to be a regular, you gotta let a brother know. I don't bring people to the panel now. You gotta let me know you're gonna be a regular, man, and I got you.
Yeah, man. I'll definitely try to be.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm not saying you can't make it all the time, but you ready? I see the link. Ain't no problem. To what before I close out, what I want to do, y'all, I'm trying to get us. I mean, we trying to really grow this so people could come and listen good MMA talk. Besides coach. You know, because you know in these spaces, there ain't that many people talk about MMA. So what we trying to do, we trying to want to grow this, and so people, so y'all have to y'all can be comfortable, and we want women to come too, just so it could be a beautiful thing. So, but I think we on the right track. Do y'all agree?
Absolutely.
It's fair.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we on the good. So we just gotta stay the course. So I'm ask your brothers, please, if you know anybody that wants to talk about MMA, even like Mark, invite them. Tell them that we want to be regulars, so, you know, to come in and they look forward to be in the chat to engage too. All right, that's very important. Um, I just want to thank everybody that want to come through, and don't let it be a last time. And we got some great. Hopefully, maybe after my birthday report, we're gonna try to squeeze in MMA talk throughout the week. Just one, I mean, just not all the time, but once in a while. So we're gonna see what the brother's schedule is and everything. So we give you up to date. So in case like there's some great MMA matches come up and stuff like that, we could do the stare downs and then weigh-ins and stuff like that that leads up to it and everything. So watch out for that. So behalf of anybody that is donate, let me see. Anybody that is traveling, please be safe. Safe to your destination or at home. If you please try to travel in a group because the climate out there is crazy. I don't want nothing to happen to none of y'all, but if you have to travel by yourself, please take extra precaution. Take extra precaution, please. All right. There it is. Thank you, Commander Lou. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you so much. And Commander Lou, thank you so much. Please hope you be a regular to come in and then we can invite more people. We could grow boxing, or especially and also MMA. On behalf of my channel, the Underrated Doctors, yours truly, the #1 grinder. Until next time, have a good night. And this is the end of the Underrated MMA Sports Talk number 12. This one is Ghost.